Hello, everyone, and welcome to DICEBERG Ahead. You are listening to Tales of the Tenderfoots, a Grimm RPG. My name is AJ. I am your humble narrator, and with me I have...
It's your boy, Dave Mattson, returning back to the DICEBERG Ahead platform after many years, playing Vincent C. Argyle.
Chenoa Reid, you've seen me, and I am playing Dasha.
Kathryn, Redacted, playing Abigail Dufresne.
Perfect. Welcome. We begin our tale on a beautifully crisp day. Slightly down the road from an elementary school, there is a trailhead, which is a common place for field trips. From the members of this elementary school, the name is Charles R. Stoker Elementary School, named after the astronaut Charles R. Stoker. Little tidbit about it, the mascot is the Space Squirrels, and the mascot's name is Nutty the Space Squirrel. So,
Perfect.
I don't know if I said the date. It is September 25th. It is just the cusp of fall, just the birth of fall. And it is the annual field trip for the 3rd and 4th graders to head out amongst the foliage and enjoy a picnic. The bus kind of grinds to a stop in a parking lot, and there is a rush of shoes squeaking and children laughing, and the chaperones trying desperately to keep the children corralled as the bus doors open. And first off of the bus is Vincent. Would you like to describe your character?
Sure thing. So we got this small little dude, okay? For context, he's a 3rd grader, about 9 years old, and he is not the athletic type. In fact, you look at him, and it's almost like he's from a Gothic Victorian era. He's rather pale, and obviously it's a fall day, but for him, he is not one of the kids who's like, oh, it's fall, I'm still wearing shorts. Nah, he's got corduroy pants on. They're pressed. They're nice. He has a little sweater vest on and a long sleeve button-up shirt underneath. Obviously, his paler toned skin. The sleeves on the button-up are rolled up because it can get a little toasty in the fall, or as it approaches fall. September is still technically summer because seasons or whatever. But he is embracing this more Gothic academia look that he resides himself in, and I would say his hair is one that kind of has a part. It looks like it's been done, but he is 9, so it definitely wasn't done by him. So because it's like the center part with the medium length hair where it kind of hits down to there. I'm signaling with my face, even though this is a audio medium. Basically, his bangs hit just above the eyebrow, and it's a middle part, so it goes either side for the listeners out there. And
so we know he's brave.
Oh, so brave.
Mm-hmm.
And he does not have glasses, as you would think he would.
I was just about to ask if he had glasses.
He does not have glasses. And he has a book bag with him. It is a normal backpack. He is not one of the college age kids who would have the side sling laptop bag yet. He still has this little cheeky backpack, but he does carry a book with him. It's one of the books they're reading for English class or something. He's trying to get ahead, basically, is kind of how he's approaching it. And as he gets off the bus, is there a teacher like off the side of the bus as they're kind of like offloading, or is it just kind of like they're all getting off and following into something?
Yes, there is a teacher. There's two. The one that stayed on the bus is your teacher. His name is Mr. Burke. The one that has gotten off the bus, her name is Miss Sosa. She is young and sweet, and she's so excited to be there. It is her first year teaching, and she is the 4th grade teacher.
Do I know of Miss Sosa? Do I know who she is? Or is it just like woman who works at school?
You would have seen her around. The school is fairly small. It is one of the it's one of like 4 in your town. So it's like a very small town. So you probably would have seen her around. There might be 2 4th grade classes, maybe.
Okay.
So,
and final point question. When you say the morning is crisp, did it just finish raining, or is it just like cooler? Like there's no like moisture on the ground?
It's cooler. It's still pretty dry. Yeah.
Cool. Then Vincent's gonna just get off the bus and kind of just like read his book and just kind of look up at Miss Sosa and be like, and just kind of give a little shrug and just walk and kind of just wait a little bit off to the side because he really doesn't know where he's going or what's supposed to be happening.
So then next off of the bus, Kathryn, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. So Abigail is a 4th grader. I believe she's going to be turning 10 soon. One of those September.
I had your
to
birthday
December.
as September 20th.
Oh, okay. So I just turned 10 then.
Just turned 10, yeah.
Thank you. I forgot whether it was September or November. Anyways, so I just turned 10, on top of the world in that respect. I have I'm pretty tan for a redhead, but I'm still Caucasian. And I have hazel eyes, and I am wearing bootcut blue jeans, yellow Vans, and those t-shirts that you get at Walmart that are just like vague. I feel like you mostly saw them when we were kids on like 10-year-old boys that were like, social battery, homework, no.
I feel so called out.
Yeah, she's just wearing one of those under a wool-lined black zip-up hoodie that she has zipped up to the neck. And the hood is up so you can't see her. You can see like little tufts of her red hair. She's carrying a copy of the 5th book in the Beyond Dawn series, which is a book series that she really likes. And she goes up to Miss Sosa and kind of taps her on the arm or the side, whichever is closer to Miss Sosa to her in height.
Yes. Miss Sosa, she has her hands clasped in front of her, and she looks down at you and she goes, "Hi, can I help you?"
Where are we gonna sit?
Well, Abby, we're gonna line up here, and then we're probably gonna walk a little ways off. You can see the park over there. We're gonna sit over that way.
And how are our groups gonna be decided?
And she gets that like teacher look in her eyes where it's clear that they hadn't discussed it yet. And she was like, "Well, we'll probably number you off. Yeah, we'll probably just number you off, Abby."
Okay. And then she just kind of mad dogs her and like stays by her side. Mad dog meaning like just that, child stare.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you just yeah, she just kind of goes, "Okay," and then just is totally okay with you standing by her side and stuff while she's watching everybody else get off the bus. Speaking of which, the next person that gets off the bus has 2 chaperones with her. And Chenoa, would you like to describe your character?
Dasha is a 9-year-old little Russian girl. She is absolutely filthy, but her clothes are new, so this is clearly her doing. Her jeans are ripped at the knees. The bottom part of the pant leg is all scuffed up. She is wearing a dirty undersleeve shirt and like an oversized t-shirt. And she very begrudgingly is shuffling off of the school bus and clearly does not have a backpack in hand. Her hair is straight but ratty. It clearly has not been brushed or let somebody brush it in a while. But she begrudgingly gets off of the bus silent.
The two adults that are accompanying Dasha, one of them is your adopted mother, Mrs. Where did I have it? Mrs. Stewart, Jolynn Stewart. She is a woman who is mid-30s. She is very excited to be to have adopted you, you know, and Mr. Stewart would be here today, but he just couldn't, kind of thing. And the other adult is somebody who was your caseworker for the adoption, because it is so new. And her name is Mrs. Wolf. She is a stern-looking woman with eyes like a hawk. And she looks about to be in her 50s. She's wearing like a pantsuit. And
if one of them tries to like put a hand on me to usher me down, I just bite at them, just and then continue down the stairs.
You can see Mrs. Stewart actually like tries to be like, watch your step, dear, you know, and like put a hand on your arm. And so when you bite at her, she like and like pulls away really quickly, and you can kind of see Mrs. Wolf smile behind her. So they get you all herded towards your classes, and then
as Dasha gets off the bus, I'm gonna go up to Miss Sosa and I'm just gonna kind of tug on her sleeve a little bit.
She does the same thing. She has her hands clasped and she looks down at you and she goes, "Yes, Vincent?"
Miss Sosa, are they gonna put a leash on that thing?
A kid would say that.
The girl. I'm worried about her with our classmates. She tried to bite the woman. Did you not see her off the bus?
I've bitten before.
Okay.
Do you say that?
No.
Okay.
I'm establishing it as fact.
Okay.
We have seen the attempt as well.
Has bitten before.
Has bitten before. And will bite
It's
again.
just me in real elementary school.
You give biter, to be honest.
Thank you.
There's two kinds of people in this world: bite-ers and bite-ees. And you better rest and believe I was getting bit.
So Miss Sosa kind of like has to compose herself, and she's like, "No, we will not be putting Dasha on a leash. Vincent, remember what we said. Is anybody hurt?
Not yet.
Is anybody bleeding?
Not yet.
Okay. Then we worry about ourselves, okay?"
Okay. I'm just saying, my dad's friends have their kids on leashes all the time, so I thought it was normal. But okay. I'm sorry.
Does your dad keep you on a leash?
No, I'm a good one.
Right. Okay, Vincent. Well, how about we go over with the class and we're gonna make our way. And she actually at this point is talking to all of the kids, and she goes, "Okay, everybody, we're gonna make our way over and we're gonna start passing out the lunches." And she just kind of starts shepherding with the chaperones, starts shepherding you guys towards the grass, which is kind of unkempt it's a little bit long. You know that there's probably bugs and creepy crawlies running around in it.
Can I find some bugs and creepy crawlies while we're in the grass?
She's gonna find them.
I'm gonna have you make a seek check for me.
Okay, is it 2d6 that I'm rolling or just 1?
You're rolling 1.
Okay, and I have a seek of 2.
Yes. So that's the grade at which you will be able to perform at. So if you roll the dice and you get 2 through 5, you will perform at the 2nd grade level. If you roll the dice and you get a 6, you get to roll the dice again and see if you're performing at and then you'll be performing at a 3rd grade level. If you get another 6, you can see if you perform at a 4th grade level, etc., etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling to find bugs. I had 2.
You got a 2. Okay, perfect. So you're going to be at a 2nd grade level. I'm going to say that you are able to find some bugs that really stand out. There is
a grasshopper.
Yeah, like bugs that aren't quiet about their presence. So you're able to find a couple grasshoppers that are hopping around, definitely. You just trying to find them? You're not trying to catch them at all, or do you want to catch them?
I do want to catch them.
Okay.
And what about after that?
I'm gonna find the nearest kid's lunchbox and hide a grasshopper in it.
To catch them, I'm gonna have you roll me luck, please.
I have a 3
The game
in
is
luck.
afoot.
You have a 3 in luck?
Mm-hmm. It is also my iconic trait, if that matters. I'm not doing anything with it, but
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. So yeah, it's still at the 3rd grade level. You're definitely just gonna be running around after it right now. You can maybe, if you find anything that'll help you catch it, that might be able to help you. But right now you're just kind of running around after it. Yeah, so they get everybody sat down. They do
I distinctly pull a book out before I sit down, so I have something to sit on instead of the grass.
You're gonna sit on a book?
It's the sitting book.
Oh, okay. The sitting book. So you are sitting on your book, and Miss Sosa is kind of looking around for the 3rd grade teacher and isn't really finding him because he is still seated firmly on the bus. As she starts to just kind of like go ahead with pairing you guys or putting you guys into groups and stuff like that, she you see that your teacher stumbles off the bus in the back. Mr. Burke has a ring of white hair, and the rumors are he may or may not be on probation, but we're not sure. So he just kind of stumbles off the bus, and as he's like stumbling towards you guys, Miss Sosa is finishing putting you in groups. It's just kind of like an icebreaker, kind of like help the kids get to know each other from the other class. So Vincent and Dasha and Abby, you are all paired off along with a student named Penny, whose mom is also a chaperone, and you are put in, you're basically placed in the grass, and then as Miss Sosa is about to give you some more instructions as well as your lunches, a kid screams over on the other side of the field, and it looks like there's a little bit of a scrap going on. So she's like, okay, stay right here, I'll be right back. And then she hurries off across the grounds as fast as a teacher in a sundress and heels can.
I look at Vincent and I go, it wasn't me this time.
That's correct, because you're here.
I just thought I would clarify.
If we're done stating the obvious, does anyone want my red delicious apple?
Yeah.
would anyone be willing to trade my
Gimme.
red delicious? You want it? Okay. Do
I
you have
grab it.
any? Would you be willing? Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough.
What are you trading for?
Oh, I
not?
was gonna see if I could get maybe like an orange or a fruit snack, but I hate them. I don't like the texture. It hurts my mouth.
I have celery.
Okay.
I
Give me
just
the
rip
celery.
open my brown bag and I just kind of shove it towards them. And I go, I don't need this. You're good.
You don't need to eat nothing today?
I pop open my backpack and I pull out a bento box. And I pop open the bento box, and in it is like the picturesque, perfect, like Japanese high school kid bento meal with like the little sausage octopuses and like the little rolled up egg. There's a bunch of different, like, basically it's like, it's mostly just the sausages and then like a couple of like cut up apples. There's not anything extravagant there because my palate is like that of a 9-year-old. But it's still just like I just kind of look at them and I'm like, I'm okay.
Did your mama make that for you?
No.
There is a note in the lunchbox, though. It's stuck to the lid, a little sticky note, and it's just in your mom's, in Belle's scrawling handwriting. It says, "Love you, sweetheart. Go get him," and then a little heart.
And I quickly grab it and I shove it in my pocket very like confidently, but as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich. There's a sandwich.
Duh.
The other girl in your group, Penny, she is another 4th grader, and she is not engaging in conversation. And she is just kind of staring wistfully off into the woods where the hiking trail begins.
Did I get a grasshopper?
Roll me another luck.
Let's go.
2! What the fuck? Get these out of here.
No.
Listen, if second grade me isn't any indication, you can capture a grasshopper and you can take it by its head and rip all its little organs out.
Yeah, if I just get a leg, that's fine. Or like a worm.
You know what?
Just
Yeah,
digging in the
sure.
dirt.
Why not? You notice a grasshopper. It is just sitting there, kind of staring at you, and it lets you grab it. It's a very suicidal grasshopper, but it lets you take it firmly, gently in its hands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is Penny doing? Looking away, I hope?
Penny is still looking away. Yeah.
I toss the grasshopper in her hair.
Penny notices, of course. She stands up and she grabs it. She like brushes her fingers through her hair so she can like grab it and actually like rips out a couple hairs with it, kind of thing, and chucks it on the ground. And she's like, "That's not funny."
I'll just sit there.
Why'd you go and do that?
I just look.
I told Miss Sosa we should put this one on a leash.
I'll bite you.
Is there a need
don't.
for all that? Okay.
Penny says, "Yeah, maybe we should put you on a leash, huh?"
But
That
you
would-
couldn't even catch me.
She puts her hands on
Penny,
her head.
it's
I
out
could
of
catch
your
you if I
hair.
tried.
I am faster than you.
Are you faster than me?
Yeah, I'm faster than you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I get up. And I'm gonna...
I get up as well and I like block you and I'm like, she's a 3rd grader. Why would you fight someone littler than you?
This is Penny is easily the shortest of the group, but it is
Just second to Dasha.
just second to Dasha. They're both very, very small.
I'm gonna start raising my hand and see if I can see a teacher.
The only one that is there is Mr. Burke. He's kind of like away, and he's not dealing with any of the kids. And when he sees you, he kind of like puts something away that he was just drinking out of, but is not.
I'm gonna try and hide in a bush.
You're gonna go hide in a bush?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really good at hide.
Okay, so you're gonna go hide in a bush. I'm gonna have you roll.
Just slowly step away, behind Vincent, behind Abby.
Absolutely.
And,
Penny was just staring right at you as well.
And now Penny's staring at me.
It's
and
okay if Penny sees me hide. For the record, if everybody else doesn't. More specifically, Mama Stewart and Miss Wolf.
Yeah, Mama Stewart and Miss Wolf were chatting. They were talking. So
big yappers, those guys.
Big yappers, all of these adults.
They will never shut up.
So you're gonna go hide in a bush. Are you hiding right on the edge of the forest, or are you?
Yeah, I'll get into the edge of the forest, into the bush, and then make my way into the forest just a little bit, like within earshot, but it's like a ways off.
Okay. So Penny is going to notice that you're missing, and she's like, "Well, great. Now she's run off."
Isn't that what you wanted?
I mean, now, whatever. And then she like turns around and she starts walking off into the woods.
I rolled a 5, by the way. I get 2d6.
You rolled a
when I
5?
roll. Yeah.
Okay, so you're hiding fairly well, I would say.
Should we follow him?
My height is also grade 5, if that helps.
Oh, yes. Yes, no, you're hiding very well.
I don't know. I don't even know them. Do you know them?
But I'm not seeing Miss Sosa, and I don't know how I feel about Mr. Burke.
I've heard things about Mr. Burke. I don't know if he'll help us.
I don't want to be part of his group. I'd rather go find these ladies.
True.
The grown-ups will find us. Probably.
Vincent's
I
gonna
don't
very
know.
shyly open, like he's gonna go and he's gonna peek at the little note that his mom left him. What did it say again?
Go get him.
It's I should have written it down. It says, "Love you, sweetie. Go get him," and then it has a little heart.
Gonna look at that. Gonna crumple it, put it back in my corduroy pants, and I'm gonna look at Kathryn's character. What's
Abby.
her name again? Abby. I'm gonna look at Abby.
Abigail,
Abby. We didn't introduce each other at all. We were just like we know each other as children, as just general
Yeah.
children at this point.
Yes. Well,
But I'm gonna look at Abby and I'm gonna go. Let's go get him.
As an avid player of TTRPGs, I choose my dice to fit my character. Crystal Maggie has an expansive inventory to meet your needs. This year, they released one of my favorite liquid core sets titled Flying Dragon, which is inspired by The Lord of the Rings, Eye of Sauron. Sort by material, collection, or color, making your shopping experience easy. Accessorize with dice trays, bags, or a dice necklace to display your favorite D20. So head over to crystalmaggie.com and use code, all caps, DICE, BERG_head to get 10% off your next order.
DICEBERG Ahead uses Printful to produce and host our merch shop. Whether you're a creator or just need some t-shirts for an event, Printful makes it easy to sample and design whatever you need. It took us some time to land on a design we liked for our DBA hoodie, and we got 25% off 3 samples to test our designs. Once we landed on one we liked, it was easy to add to the Printful hosted store. Join Printful today by using our link in the show notes, or by using code DICEBERG_Ahead to get $5 off your next order.
Here at DICEBERG Ahead, we are proud Dice affiliates with our friends at Die Hard Dice. Distributed in over 100 local game stores, Die Hard Dice has something for everyone. From unique polymer and metal dice to dice trays and accessories. Within their care package that they sent us, I received the set Spring Court for my character Amori on Emergence, a sparkly green set with a swirl of pink. Head over to dieharddice.com and get 10% off your order using code DBA10.
All right, and now we're both traipsing along, I assume.
I'm literally waiting for you to lead, and I will slowly be following you.
Okay, I'm gonna seek. I have 4th level seek.
Rock
So
and
I
roll?
roll
Yeah, go ahead and
a
roll.
rock and I roll.
I'll do that as well. I'm also 4th level Seek.
I'm also 4th level.
That sucks.
Got a 1.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need you to roll again.
You went down to 3rd grade level.
Yep. Okay, so
3.
your 3rd grade level against who, are you trying to find Penny, or are you looking for Dasha first?
I think I'm looking for Dasha.
Okay, so looking for Dasha, that's against a 5th grade hide, so you don't really find her. You can see there's a bunch of bushes that she could have easily climbed into. You do see a couple more grasshoppers and bugs and things, but you don't really find her at all.
Silka.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that within earshot?
Yes, it is. So you both hear that, definitely. You can't
So
really tell
tell
what
us,
direction it's coming
But
from.
yeah.
Suck what?
What are you saying? Did you say something?
She said suck, but suck what?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just
Um,
hope Miss Sousa comes and gets us.
Can we still see Miss Sosa, or have we kind of like wandered off away from where we were?
Yeah, you can still see the group. It's just kind of like shapes between the trees. They've gotten thick enough where you guys have been looking that you can't really see the grass field anymore.
Should we go back? I mean,
I'm like, do you
I
want to
don't
come
know.
out now,
It's
Dasha?
not
It's
a-
just
not a-
us. We don't have any grown-ups.
We can still go back, right? Like, I don't know if we should go any further, because, you know, Russian girl runs
I know
into the
where I
woods.
am.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dasha, do you want to come out? I don't have any grown-ups. I know you don't like the lady who looks like Hillary Clinton.
Dude,
I still have my bento
I
box.
s-
I'm just gonna go.
do you want one of my squid sausages?
Yeah.
Where are you? We can't tell where you are.
I throw a rock towards them. Not at them, but just like,
You don't want to hit them?
no.
Oh, okay.
I release a girlish shriek as it falls out from the trees.
Could you please do the girlish shriek? That would be really helpful for me in my being immersed in this environment.
Well done.
Wow.
Very girlish.
Very good. Very girlish. Very excellent.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
So I'm gonna say that with the throwing of the rock, you're able to get a direction on where Dasha is.
Is it further? Is it deeper into the forest?
Dasha, have you been moving?
Yeah.
Then yes, it is a little bit deeper.
I'm just kind of clammed up at this point because I just got a rock thrown at me for after offering food. So I'm just kind of like,
Okay.
I'm just looking to you, Abby, to see what you're going to do. If you're going to go after her or if you're just like stun locked or...
Okay, so it seems like she's a little further out. I've got it. I don't want this anyways. I take out half of my turkey Sam that they have given us. I only ate half of it because it's TBH kind of nasty. And I start as we're walking, I put little pieces of it
On the ground.
so we can, so we can tell where we're going, where we've been.
Absolutely.
I
So as
avoid
you-
every piece of food as we walk by. I like walk an extra foot away from it as we walk.
As you travel along the trail, there's no sign of Penny, and you can tell that Dasha is still around. She's just in the bushes. Then something shifts. The breeze picks up a little bit, and the day feels slightly warmer. But it's still like creeping into autumn. It just feels a little bit warmer. And then Vincent, you can start to smell something sweet.
Can I look back? I look back. Can we no longer see at all where we were coming from?
No, you're pretty deep in the woods at this point.
Can I tell which direction the smell's coming from, or do I need to make like a scout's check or something?
Yeah, you can tell that it's off. It's down the path more. It's where you guys have been walking.
Hey. I kind of tug on Abby's like shirt and like step back a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you smell that?
Smell what?
As you breathe in, it smells almost like freshly baked cookies.
Do I smell this from the bushes?
Duh.
That's
Stick
weird.
my head out of the bushes.
I smell that. Oh!
Did
Do we-
one
do
of
we-
Thank you for finally showing up.
Did one of you have cookies?
No, I didn't. You?
I smell them.
Okay.
I'm somehow more dirty. I've got twigs and shit in my hair. And I climb
Ew.
out. My hands are covered in dirt. Like I've just been running on all fours through the the brush.
Yeah. You notice that I seem uncomfortable. Like my hoodie's still zipped all the way up, and I'm like
Did you have that sausage?
shivering just a little. No, I just can't stand this. What is it? Like 40 degrees, 50 degrees?
I don't know. We don't have a thermometer. So how would we know?
It's true. It's not that cold. It's actually warmer right here than it was. Maybe it's because someone is making cookies somewhere. But I don't have one. Do you have cookies?
I'm done with all this talking. I'm gonna start walking.
Maybe it's one of the teachers or a chaperone who was like planning a special event for us. You know, we're on a field trip. Maybe they was exploring the woods and we would get a treat at the end. And maybe we're just ahead of the game. Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get so much trouble.
You won't get in trouble if you don't get caught.
That's usually true. It's not right, but it's true.
That is true.
Besides, I think the cookies are this way.
I could use one. It's too dang cold here. I hate it here.
I don't, guys.
Do you guys keep walking?
I'm leading, I think, at this point.
Beautiful. So, the forest is gorgeous. The weather hasn't changed that much, but like I said, the breeze did pick up a little bit. And as you are rounding a corner, it seems as though the trees have changed ever so slightly. Now the bark is darker. It's pricklier. There seems to be less leaves on the trees. And just in front of you, down the slope, with smoke coming out of the chimney, is a cottage that looks like it is entirely made of gingerbread, with big sugar pane windows and frosting hanging from the roof, in thin icicles, and a door that looks like it's made of peppermint almost. It's all quiet. You don't see anybody around, but there is a stump out front where it looks like somebody has been chopping wood.
I bet Miss Sosa did all this. She seems like an overachiever.
I'm surprised you know what that word is.
I'm Russian, not stupid.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. How would you even make a house like that? How would the oven be big enough? I've seen Cake Boss. I think that's how big the ovens get.
Who's Cake Boss?
It's a show that my mama likes.
You're allowed to watch TV?
You're not?
I can only watch PBS or Price is Right.
That's the dearth of choices right there.
I think Dasha's right. I think Miss Sosa put this together. I've been reading some of our English homework, and we're working on short stories right now.
Ew.
And I think this would be a cool way to bring it into the field trip, because Miss Sosa seems really happy and high energy. So this could totally be something she would do.
Dasha, what is your pluck?
One.
Just first grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very good socially.
You want to roll for me?
A die?
Yes, please.
Okay.
2. Perfect.
Too
So
many
with the
twos.
So with the first grade, the sweet smell gets stronger. And you find yourself
I think the cookies are done.
inexplicably drawn to this house.
I go.
Okay. So you head up to the house, and
I do not knock. I open.
you just go. Perfect. So you go right in the house. Inside, it looks like all the furniture is made of gingerbread as well, and as well as this long table with bonbons and macaroons and cookies and cakes and pies and anything that you can think of. Anything that a child could possibly dream of finding is piled high on this table. And it looks to be another couple doors are on the side. One of them is slightly open, and you can see a bed inside. There's also a staircase going up to a second floor on your right. And on the far end is this massive oven in the wall, and you can see flames inside, and it's clear that that is what is causing that sweet smell to come out of the chimney.
Is it all cake? Is this the boss you talk of?
I scream out the wind, like the door.
Is this the boss you talk of?
Okay, should I do a pluck check?
Yes, please.
I have a pluck of 1.
Lovely.
Vincent, do you have more than one?
Oh, upgraded to
6.
second.
Okay, a 6. So roll again.
Roll again. You upgraded to second level, second grade.
A 1. Someone
So back down to
normal
first
ass
grade.
6.
No, I'm gonna need you to roll again.
You keep rolling until you get between 2 and 5. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
Normal.
back down at
Normal
our first grade
success.
level, it's the exact same. The sweet smell all of a sudden starts calling to you, and especially since with Dasha's reaction of seeing whatever is inside this cottage, you just feel the need to get down there.
She must be right. There must be the cake boss oven in there. Get on, Vincent. And I grab Vincent's hand and I drag him with me.
I'm slightly resistant, but not like so much that it's like a pain. I'm just kind of like,
Oh, okay, are we sure about this? I don't know if Miss Sosa wants us to ruin the surprise.
can I roll pluck?
Yes, I need you to roll pluck. Yeah.
There is macaroons.
Okay, I got. I'm at the second grade level with my pluck, but I got a 4, so we're cutting
Okay.
it there.
So second grade level, you still you as well. Like as you get within the door and stuff, it hits you, and all of the cake and all of the candy and all of the everything, all of the sweet treats, they just look so good, better than whatever they packed you in those stupid lunches.
3 macaroons in the mouth.
Absolutely
In the mouth.
Excellent. Do any of the rest of you eat any of the lovely candy?
I understand what I'm doing.
I'm probably just gonna go up to one of the macaroons and I'm gonna look at it, gonna sniff it, and it's gonna sound like such a person. Does it smell like the macaroons that like are like maids or like in-house bakers usually make?
Does it smell like the kind of macaroons that my private chef at my house makes?
You'll figure
Are these
this out as we go
store
along.
bought?
It's definitely not store bought. Like it's more if you like. It makes me think of these macarons that I would get at the Missoula Farmers Market. So it's like it's like homemade, but it's still really good. Like it still smells excellent. And the one you picked up is vanilla bean.
Yep. If I pick it up and it doesn't smell bad, I'm just gonna slowly go.
Eat the vanilla one, little American boy.
I am. I'm eating it right now, little Russian dog. Don't bite me, please. No bites.
I'm gonna look at my watch / phone, whichever I'm more likely to have, and check the time.
Do you have a phone? That's an important thing to know.
Got like a bubble watch.
Not if me like revealing it at this point is a betrayal, and if no one else has a phone.
Dasha would not have a phone.
I would not be
Vincent
trusted with a phone.
Look,
might.
no, I don't have a phone because they're trying to prevent me from being corrupted by social media until I hit high school or middle school. That's when they'll get me the newest iPhone.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then I'll
And you
just
can start
have a-
making stock and
Yes,
the hedge funds and stuff.
big
yeah.
stonks and good trade.
big stonks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have my waterproof watch then.
Okay.
And I want to check the time and know what it is.
Your watch
And no.
has stopped.
And what time did it stop at? What I'm trying to figure out is after school, I go to swim practice, and if it's too late, I can't eat anything.
Right. It's like, I'm going to say you guys got to the field and you left into the woods shortly after, so it's maybe 11:20.
And is it an early release day or no?
It is not an early release day.
Okay.
Thursday early release.
Oh, I remember those days.
Okay.
Yeah, good days.
So, do y'all remember what time it was when we left the field? Because if right now is any time after 2 o'clock, I can't eat anything. Because I have swim practice right after school in the basement.
I don't know.
In the basement? It's a weird thing.
Dasha, I need you to roll me a muscle test.
Oh, I got one. I've got one in muscle. Okay. 5.
Okay, so, you start to not feel your legs anymore.
I sit.
All of a sudden, your arms seem kind of heavy. And Vincent, I'm gonna need you to roll me a muscle check too.
Oh, I got a 1 too. I am pale and fragile.
I feel so tired.
Oh, but I rolled a 6. Let's roll it again.
Okay.
And then I got a 3. So
Okay.
I went to 2nd grade, and then the 3rd, I got a 3.
You start to feel like your arms are getting really heavy too. And suddenly your legs are a little wobbly.
Oh, you.
I point at Abby because we still have not introduced each other yet. I point at Abby and I'm like,
Do you have water? I think I'm getting a little icky. I need water.
Okay.
This reminds me of that one time when the caseworker gave me food and it was sedative. That's what she called.
What?
Abby looks at Dasha in complete horror. And then, do we have our backpacks?
I do not have a backpack.
I brought
'Cause
my
I'm just-
backpack because I never took it off.
Yeah, Vincent brought his. Did you bring yours?
I look to my back to like check. I basically make the move to get it from my backpack, and then I'm like, I didn't bring my backpack. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. Do you want this? And then, I brought the sack lunch with me, and I didn't finish my True Moo chocolate milk. So that's another trademark. So, like, how is my True Moo chocolate milk that I half finished in my bag? Is it warm? Is it still cold? I'm giving it to Vincent to drink in any event.
It's not cold.
probably not cold when you got
going to look at you as if what you are offering him is like an insult to his legacy. Like, just like the most like just like the grossest look he could give, and then he kind of snaps out of it and he goes,
I needed water.
and so he's gonna start trying to kind of wobble around to see if he can find water in this weird house.
There's got to be a kitchen.
Are we in the kitchen technically?
I
I
don't
think
know.
the house is kitchen.
I crawl towards a thing that I can go under.
Where are you going? Like, what are you trying to get under?
Like a table or a chair or like the sofa.
Okay. So, I'm going to say the thing closest to you would be the table full of sweets.
I go
So if you just kind of like
crawl
move
under.
aside a couple chairs and like crawl, like army crawl underneath there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel so, you feel like you just don't want to, you can't pick anything up. You can't. And Vincent, if you're wobbling around, it is getting harder and harder to walk.
I think slowly Vincent's just gonna kind of like go to a crawl and still search
Okay.
for water, and he's kind of like probably lightly hyperventilating a little bit because it's like, it's not nap time. Nap time hasn't happened in a few years. It's not bedtime, and they're in a new strange place, and they're gonna get in trouble because they're ruining Miss Sosa's surprise. So he's kind of just like,
Absolutely. Okay. Abby, what are you doing?
I can see that Vincent is freaking the fuck out, and so I like look around and I try to find like a faucet where water would come from.
There is a sink on the far end. So like where the table is, and then there's the oven on the other side on the far side of the table. On the left side of the table, across from like where the stairs are, there is like a counter and a sink, and it looks like an ice box kind of thing.
Okay. You said when we went in, one of the doors was open. It looked like there was a bed. Can I see if I would be? Can I roll seek to see if I would be visible if I went to the sink, or will I be just visible if I go to the sink?
You wouldn't be visible if you went to the sink.
Okay.
Are you
Okay,
saying
so
like
I'm-
if there was somebody inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. It looks like there's all the lights are off. No one's home right now.
Okay.
The lights were on in the main room, but in the bedroom there's nothing.
Yeah, I just walked in. I didn't knock to check to see if anyone was home.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the true moo, and I'm gonna bring it over to the sink, and I'm gonna dump the true moo into the sink, and then I'm gonna rinse out the container. I'm gonna turn on the spigot, rinse out the container, and then fill the container with water.
Phenomenal. And I'm assuming you give that to Vincent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Vincent this time does not give any sort of glare. He's very much kind of just like, and he has like shaky hands as he goes to grab it, and he kind of just grabs it and he takes a little sip, and he takes it and then he kind of gags a tiny bit because it still has the hint of chocolate milk in there, and but he still swallows it because it's water and that's what he wanted, and he's trying to be kind to the person being kind to him, so he's kind of just like.
Kid throw up gag sound.
And then I just take very slow sips. Is it helping?
No.
Okay. Am I slowly just like what state am I heading towards? Does it feel like I'm passing out or?
No, you're not passing out. Your body just feels heavy. Like you can't lift it anymore.
Okay. I take the sips of water and then I kind of just slump into the floor. And I'm just kind of like trying to control my breathing the best I can, but it ain't going well.
And Dasha, you are right there as well, underneath the table. You feel heavy and
just lay there limply.
yeah, just staring at the underside of the table.
Yeah.
You can see a heart carved there that says I plus E.
Who is
Except
And-
after C.
Sorry. Except after, say, you slump into the floor, and that's when you hear footsteps.
I slam my body to the ground.
Are you going to pretend like you're?
Yes, I think I'm thinking now that one time my mom took all of my Halloween candy, and I really wanted these chocolate covered cinnamon bears, and she told me that because the chocolate-covered cinnamon bears were not in the original container, that someone had probably put razor blades in it, and I'm wondering if maybe someone gave them razor blades or something. I don't know. I'm scared. But I don't want her to know. I don't want whomever. Were these feminine footsteps?
Yeah. They were heavier footsteps, yeah. And they're coming from the stairs.
I don't want whomstever the fuck to know I didn't have any of the treats that are doing whatever.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And while you're all on the floor, comes down the stairs a very large, hunched over man. He has a candy cane axe in his tool belt, and he has a ripped tunic shirt tucked into his like brown breeches pants. His shoes are massive and muddy, and he has very little hair, if not at all. And then he comes over and he picks Vincent up underneath the armpits, and he just throws him over his shoulder, and he starts to head back towards the stairs.
I have a trait called Forgettable that I would like you to be aware of.
Absolutely.
So when an enemy or somebody is targeting or trying to target me, they always target somebody else in the conflict before they target me.
Perfect. Well, you're under the table. He didn't see you anyway.
Yeah, I just slammed myself down right next to Vincent.
Yep. So, he carries Vincent and he starts heading back up the stairs.
Do I have my voice? Well, yeah, I'm just kind of. I try to mutter
panicking.
out. I try to mutter out, and I just
Help me, please. Help.
I scurry under the table. What do I do? What do I
I'm
do?
going to give away my hiding spot. Go find different hiding spots.
But I don't know if hiding's the best thing to do. I think they'll find us. What is this going to be, like 500 square feet?
I don't know how much that is.
Vincent, he makes it back up the stairs with you, and you find yourself in like this little attic room. There is another person here. She also looks kind of like identical to him, but not. She has this like torn and dirty dress. She also has big boots on that are very muddy, and she's tall and hulking and hunched over, and she's doing some knitting. And she is wearing an impossibly bad wig that is in a bun.
Is it blonde? Is it like one of those gross blonde wigs?
Absolutely. It looks like you can tell that it's made out of plastic, kind of thing. And
That's no human hair lace front.
And she just kind of she drops her knitting and like claps her hands together and squeals, and then like gets up out of the chair and then starts to head downstairs. He throws you in this corner. There's like this little cell almost. He throws you in the cell, and he's like, "You ain't moving," and then slams the door closed.
how
And then
much of a
starts to head back
throw
downstairs.
is it? Am I like literally tossed in there like a sack of potatoes?
Yeah, definitely. You like roll over a couple times. Yeah.
Ow.
I kind of start. I start crying. I do not handle physical pain well, and so I just kind of start crying and going, "Mommy, mommy."
You feel the man has left at this point. You feel a hand slap down over your face. And there is a young girl who you do not recognize, She looks to be about maybe 11, 12. And she has long braided brown hair and wild eyes, and she looks so scared, and she goes, "Shut up, okay?" Back downstairs with Dasha and Abby, you hear footsteps again.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. I just roll, like sardine roll out from under the table, just like a couple of feet away. I figure I do not have much time. It's like a 5-second split-second decision, and so I'm just in the middle of the floor.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I don't think about whether or not I would have moved, so I could be in a different place.
You are definitely in a different place. But that is okay. Gretel makes it downstairs first. Or who you assume is Gretel. And she comes around the table, and she does the same thing, grabs you under the armpits, throws you over her shoulder. Do you try to struggle at all?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I think I saw Vincent get carried up there, and then I didn't see him return, but I didn't hear like a little scream or anything that indicates he was immediately chopped up or killed or...
So she starts to head back up the stairs with you, and you run into the man again, and they kind of like do this like sideways shuffle kind of thing. And because it's a narrow staircase, and she comes back up the stairs with you, and opens the door to the cell in this little attic, and then throws you inside as well. And it is not a gentle throw. Yes, and you see Vincent in here, as well as the girl who is like has her hand over his mouth. And Gretel slams the door closed again and looks just so happy. And she's like, "You guys stay in here, all right?" And then she runs back and like starts clomping down the stairs again. And Dasha,
Yeah.
where you are, you can see big boots, and you know the man is there, and he walks along the length of the table for a bit, and then he stops in front of the oven. He pulls the door of the oven open and then throws in a couple wood logs, and the oven likes it. You can tell that there is a little bit of a gleeful roar as the fire picks up. And then he slams the oven door closed again, and he takes a seat at the head of the table.
My feet out of the way, make sure he like doesn't step on me.
Anything else you would like to do, though? You are getting some feeling back.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I'm gonna wait.
Very patiently, I will wait.
Very good, very good. And then upstairs, the girl is gonna hop over to you, Abby, and she's gonna like.
I've fully given up the illusion. Like, I stood up. I'm trying to... I'm, like, touching Vincent, like, move... Like, maybe even taking his hand and, like, shaking it.
Yeah, she's like, "You didn't eat anything?"
No, but they did. What the heck is happening in here? And who are you?
It's
and
all poisoned.
Oh.
Vincent's
Okay.
crying intensifies a little bit more. Mom, I poison. I'm sorry.
What,
I shouldn't
like-
have done that.
Is there... What is going on? Like, what is their deal? How long have you been here?
I've been here for a couple weeks. I don't
What?
know. They just decided not to eat me.
They decided not to what?
Or, well, I'm assuming. I don't know. That was just my guess. It happens a lot.
They I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
You're gonna need me to be quiet or the hyperventilating?
No, I need him to be quiet.
Okay, he's quiet.
Vincent's
we gonna
just sobbing
do?
quietly.
What are we gonna do? Do you have anything up here? Do you have like a...
No, I've just been staying in here. They're too stupid to lock the door, but like,
Okay, is there a window?
Oh yeah, so are we upstairs?
we are upstairs. Yeah.
I look out the window. Could we
There-
make it?
You can't really see. The window is like this small triangle thing in the in the corner. All you can see out of it is trees, really.
Fuck. I don't think we can jump from here.
I don't know. I mean, like, if we rush them, maybe we could get out.
Wait, why are you still here if they don't lock the doors?
Well, because they're big and they've already caught me a couple times.
Oh.
But because, like, he's usually outside cutting wood because the oven gets hungry.
The oven is hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep pretending to not be able to move.
I think that would be a good idea.
Don't rat me out. You don't have anything. All I've got on me is this watch, this lunch, and that's it. That's all I've got. I don't have anything.
As you're saying that, you check your back pockets and you realize you have your swim cap on you.
And this?
You have a swimming cap?
Yes, I do synchronized swimming twice a week, and I'm on the swim team.
Okay. What is a swim team?
It's where it's usually with a skill or a pool, and you swim with other kids, and you all wear t-shirts and stuff, and they time you, and it's good if you're fast, and it's bad if you're slow.
Oh, we don't have time for this. Okay, just. It doesn't sound like they're coming back upstairs, so I don't know. I'm. They must be getting the oven ready. So just.
But one of our friends is down there. What if they cook her first?
What do you mean one of your friends is... Okay. Did she have some of the food?
Oh, yeah, she's knocked down cold. She's like 3 feet tall.
Has my movement come back yet, AJ?
Just a little bit in your fingers.
Okay.
You can like twitch your fingers a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna head back downstairs. So underneath the table where Dasha is, both of them are down there. The man has sat in the at the head of the table and is just sitting there as far as you can tell. Gretel has come downstairs and she has started to busy herself. You can hear like it sounds like plates and forks and things like that, and some things clanking together. She puts some plates out and then she heads into the bedroom, and at this point you can feel some more movement in your legs and your arms. You don't feel quite as heavy.
Can I very quietly, I'm hoping this is a juvie, tie his shoelaces together from underneath the table?
Absolutely.
I have a 4 in juvie.
Perfect. Go ahead.
I got a 3.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So you can do 4th grade. You tie those shoes super well. You get them all butterflied together, and yeah. Do you do anything else?
Is there any macaroons on the ground?
No.
Or any other bits of food, like substantial?
Not really. I mean, there's some crumbs, but there's not really like anything.
What do I have on me at the moment? Do I have my bag of jacks?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna take a jack, and I
Okay.
am going to toss it away from the table as distraction.
Okay. And the jack makes a noise. What noise would you like the jack to make?
Hey, you fucker!
Okay.
That's a weird way for it to clink.
It goes, hey, you fucker!
Yes. Did you throw it in a particular direction?
I don't care about them. I'm gonna throw it towards the stairs, like it's coming from upstairs.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So he starts to he's like, well, what was that? And he like gets up and as okay, like as he gets up and tries to walk forward, he trips over himself. Obviously his shoelaces are tied together in these big boots, and he stumbles a bit and then tries to like reach out to the wall to catch himself, and then he stumbles even more and he falls right on the stairs. This big crash that happens, and he's kind of like moaning a little bit and just, oh, and Gretel runs out of the bedroom, and she's like, what happened? He just kind of keeps moaning, and he just like points up the stairs kind of thing, and she hikes up her skirts and starts trying to like run past
As soon as
up the stairs.
she's also distracted, I'm gonna run over to the sink.
Okay.
Is there any buckets of, like anything, buckets hold water?
Not in the sink.
I look around real quick. I look under sink.
There's one that you might be able to get quickly. What's your scamper level?
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're able to run over. It's by the stove.
Okay.
But you're able to run over and get it. It's big. It's small enough that you can grab it.
Mm-hmm. I put it underneath the sink, and as soon as I turn the faucet on, I'm gonna try and hide.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling they're gonna hear the faucet turn on.
Yeah. Where are you gonna hide?
Is there an under of the sink? Like, is it one of those that have, like, cabinetry that enclose it? Like, if you open it, you can go inside?
There's no cabinets. It's like a trough kind of sink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is there any other seating over here?
Not on that side of the room. Your best bet would either be going back under the table, or, I mean, there's the icebox.
Icebox?
Yeah.
You're Russian after all.
It's an old tiny refrigerator, you know.
Use your Russian adaptation and enter cold box.
Okay. I enter cold box.
Okay.
Oh,
You slip inside.
I'm gonna make sure, like, I leave my, like, finger in the seal so it doesn't lock.
Sounds good. So you hop inside of the box, and
It is like home.
and it is so cold in there. But I'm gonna say you do have a little bit of resistance because you're used to it being bitingly cold. And you notice there are some things in here with you. There's some plastic wrapped meat, it looks like. I don't know.
Probably bear. I ignore.
Probably bear.
You
Yeah.
know.
Okay. While you're in the icebox, we're going back upstairs.
Bliss.
Did we hear the commotion?
Absolutely. You heard the crash and the moaning and Gretel asking what happened and yeah, and then all of a sudden she's back in the room.
Did I have time to like fall or no?
I'm gonna say you had time to fall, yeah.
Okay.
To go limp. And at this point, Vincent, you are starting to get all of your feeling back.
I'm slowly curling into a ball to cry.
Fuck, actively though?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The girl that's in there with you stands up and she just kind of like presses herself against the wall. And Gretel opens the door of the cell and she's like, now, Petal, don't you fret. And she just kind of like pats Vincent on the head, but it's not a gentle pat.
I shiver at the touch.
Shaken Vincent syndrome.
What'd you say?
Shaken Vincent syndrome.
She just like almost pets you roughly, and she's like, "That's okay. We'll get you all fed up to the oven in just a lickety split. It's all right."
He cries even harder.
Are you doing anything, Abby, or
Is she taking him first?
no? She's just sitting there petting him. Honestly,
And is it this? There's nothing in this room besides my fucking swim cap. That's it.
yeah. No, there's nothing. It's just this little jail cell almost.
I think I'm just gonna make frenzied eye contact with cool older girl. Also, what does she look like?
She has this long brown hair that's like braided. It goes down to about her waist, I'd say. She's wearing a dress that was probably cute. It has little red flowers on it. It's brown with little red flowers on it.
That was,
but it is definitely
cute.
It was probably cute. It's definitely ratty and stuff and old. And she has these big hazel eyes. Yeah, and she is making eye contact with you as well. And like both just clown to clown communication, you know, kind of like trying to make you understand what she's thinking. And then she just kind of like looks really quick to the side to the door.
Is she holding Vincent or is she just like patting him?
She's just petting him.
I think I'm just. And is the door open?
Yes, it is open.
I think I'm just gonna yell run and grab Vincent's arm and just run downstairs.
Run.
The girl does not think twice. She hops up and is able to skirt around Gretel and starts to head down the stairs. And you grab Vincent by the hand. Vincent, what is your scamper?
It is at the 2nd grade level, but because I took homeschooled, I have a -1 permanently to scamper. So,
get his bitch
could I
ass.
propose that since I was not ready to scamper, this is a luck roll instead?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Luck is at 2nd grade level for me, so I'm gonna...
Okay.
I got a 6.
Lovely. Keep rolling.
And then I got a 5. So 3rd grade level with the 5 for luck.
Okay. 3rd grade luck. you're going to be able to wiggle out a little bit, and I'm gonna say that she hold on, let me check a stat.
Is a stupid bitch.
If you kind of like roll away from her, she reaches out and slams her hand down on the ground and isn't able to catch you, and actually falls just right on her face. So Abby and Vincent, you are on the run.
Okay, so we all get downstairs. Is the 12-year-old like low-key lapping us and like already out of the house?
She is not out of the house. You start to come down the stairs and you see that she is being blocked currently by the man that is up, and he is still, I mean, he still has his shoelaces tied together, but he is blocking the stairs with both hands. He has a hand on either side of the wall.
Can I hear more commotion?
Absolutely. You can actually see.
Okay. I'm gonna get out
Oh
of the
wait,
ice.
no, you're
I'm in the icebox. So
in the icebox. You can't see anything. You can't
if
see
I hear
shit.
more footsteps come down the stairs that are not heavy.
Absolutely.
I'll open up the icebox.
Tender-footed steps, if you will.
Roll credits.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb out. How full is my pail?
I would say that it's 3/4 of the way full. Yeah.
That's enough for me. I grab the pail. I don't turn off the water. Don't care.
What is your muscle grade?
Oh, 1.
So it's a bit heavy. So I say you get it out of the sink, but it is hard.
Okay.
It is taking a second.
I drag it to the oven.
So while you are dragging it to the oven, the man can hear you, and he like whips around to where you are, and he's like, "White!" And then as he tries to take a step towards you, he falls again, flat on his face.
shoes.
Because his shoes are still tied, which means the passageway is now clear, though.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you doing with the bucket?
I'm gonna lift it up onto the mantle if I can, and and I'm gonna knock it over into the oven.
There is a hiss, and there is a loud scream.
Oh,
Just absolute agony.
I do not like that.
Whatever it is, you can tell something is dying. There are flames coming up the side of the oven on the inside that are floundering. They look almost like hands reaching for some kind of life as the water splashes down.
I just watch.
And what are you guys doing? Vincent? Abby?
At this point, I'm a star on the track team. I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay, okay, so the guy's prone.
Yes.
I'm gonna try. Have I seen him before?
The man?
Yeah.
I mean, no, Gretel carried you upstairs, right?
Oh shit. Okay. So can I see that he has something like on his belt? Like a
Yes,
weapon
you can.
shaped
You
thing?
can still see. He's got a few tools.
Okay. What would it be? I don't think it would be juvie because it's not really stealing when someone's trying to kill you.
It's not theft if it's
That's fair.
dealing with murder.
I'm gonna say you can push past the girl that's with you, and you can get to the belt.
Okay. Is it really heavy? Would I only be able to take like one thing, or could I take the whole belt?
I'd say you could only take one thing.
Okay.
Especially since he fell on his face, so the belt buckle you'd have to like reach around to his front and.
I'm all set.
So I'm just gonna take. Is the axe really heavy?
The candy cane axe?
Yeah.
No, I'd say you'd be able to get it, yeah.
Okay, I'm taking it, and then I'm going to continue running.
Okay, so...
As
I'm going to say, wait! Take it. Run!
And you can hear Gretel coming down the stairs behind you, by the way.
Oh, shit.
These big, heavy footsteps, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Trip, bitch.
As we run down as we run out, are we going past the goodie table?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. As we go, are there any particularly dry, like more crumbly or more crumbly type desserts on there? Besides, like, or like, were the macarons like dry at all? Like when I bit into it, it kind of like turned into almost like a dust when I bit into it, or was it still like good to go?
No, they're chewy.
Okay.
There is a tin of what looks like shortbread cookies that you'd be able to grab.
I'm gonna grab the tin of shortbread.
Okay.
And as I do, I'm gonna toss off a lid, and I am gonna want to crumble one in my hands to get it to as dusty as possible.
Okay. Nice and easy. You're able to do that.
Okay. Are they behind us still? Like, how close are they to getting us, or at least Gretel?
Hansel, the man, is still like trying to get himself up off of the floor. He's taken 2 hits to the noggin really well from falling flat on his face. So he's like still kind of like getting up. Gretel has made it down the stairs and is starting to run towards you. The girl you're with, by the way, she has run out now.
Mm-hmm.
She is outside. But yeah, she kind of like reaches down with these like long gnarled fingers and starts to try and grab you.
Okay, is she like trying to say anything as she's coming to grab me?
No. Your mouth open like no.
Just going for the grab.
She's just going for the grab.
Okay, well, if she's just going for the grab, I'm still going to take the crumbled cookies I have, as dusty as I can get them. I'm going to toss them right in her face.
Perfect. She screams and starts trying to like claw the crumbs out of her eyes, like she has no idea what just happened. Very pocket sand of you. And she's just like crawling at her eyes, and she actually starts to stumble backwards.
Does she trip over Hansel?
She does. She trips over her brother, and she ends up falling, and she hits her head on the corner of the table and falls down.
I turn around and I just scream, "Run!"
Perfect. So you two are close to the door. I'm going to say that you are able to run and get out. Dasha, what are you doing?
I was taking a moment to appreciate me snuffing out the happiness that this fire had.
Absolutely.
And as soon as Gretel falls, I turn around, and I also have some sort of satisfaction for her hitting her head, and I go,
Absolutely.
All right, I guess it's time to leave.
And I walk out.
Excellent. So you all leave the candy house.
And do I have the axe?
You do have the axe, yes. You're going to want to make sure you have the candy cane axe, and I will get you the stats for that. And you all leave the house, and behind you, you can still hear moaning, but it kind of turns into like a little bit of a wail almost from the man. And I'm going to say you close the door behind you.
Damn.
And you can see the girl that you were with. She's kind of like down the path a little ways, and she's like, "Come on, they can still get us."
I'm breathing so hard now. I'm just like
God.
hyperventilating
your
one way to
name?
hyperventilating another.
I'm Clementine.
Okay,
Like an-
Clementine, let's go, I guess. But
Yes,
we
come
were
on.
going.
Orange.
Where are you going? We were going from this way.
I'm going back
Or
home.
where were we going?
Oh shit!
Which direction
Do I see it?
do we go back?
Do I see any of our crumbs that we left?
No. The most you can see is a squirrel eating part of a turkey sandwich.
Is that the way we go?
I don't know where you guys are going, but I'm heading this way. I haven't been home in 2 weeks, and I need a shower.
You have shower?
I mean, yeah. Don't you guys have showers?
Yeah.
Do you know what the way back to Charles R. Stoker Elementary School?
I don't know who that is, guys.
Vincent starts crying again.
That's my school is cooler than your school. I bet you don't even go to school.
I mean,
You don't.
no, I go to school.
Where?
Where do you go to school?
Guys, I would feel way more comfortable if we just like removed ourselves from the house a little bit more. I do not
Okay,
wanna go back in
okay.
there.
Yeah, we're walking. Let's say we're doing a brisk mall walk.
So we're like speed walking.
Yeah.
Speed walking with Clementine. Also,
Yeah.
I still
Okay,
don't know
so-
Abby's name yet in character, and I find that so funny.
Exactly. We're gonna get to it someday.
We'll get to it.
Wait, what is your what is your skill?
We don't really have a name for the school. There's just one school. I don't know.
Maybe she's from one of those maybe she's from one of those small towns.
Oh, I think my dad volunteered at one of those places.
It's like a K-8 school.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a poor school.
She kind of like stops and she
Yeah.
turns around and she's like, you know, my town is poor, but we do what we can, okay?
Do you
Oh.
get bears in your town?
Okay.
No, we don't get any bears in our town. That's usually toward the north.
We should go the other way then. It's no fun.
Let's just go. Let's go where we know people will be, because I don't know
we need
where.
to find an adult. We need to find an adult.
Okay.
That would be ideal.
You can talk to my dad. He's the mayor.
Oh,
I don't
Okay.
believe you, but all right.
Oh,
And
if he-
honestly-
if he's the mayor, then he'll know my dad. So we can call my dad and we can get back to school.
Yeah, maybe. How? I don't think he could hear you from here.
What do you mean? You just use the phone.
And a phone is you said a phone?
What is this? And I put my digital watch in her face.
Oh my
What is this? Yes.
guys, she's stupid. She's stupid.
What is this?
I'm not stupid. I'm actually the smartest in my class, and I have no idea what you have on your
Oh,
wrist.
they're all stupid, guys. We're so guys. I thought you were stupid, but I think we
Secluded.
just met. We just
You guys think I'm stupid. You don't even know your way back to your town. So
Well, we got
she's
turned
got us
around,
there.
and there was a weird gingerbread house, and you got stuck there for 2 weeks, and we were there for 2 minutes and fucked shit up. So who's stupid now?
you can't say that.
Fuck.
No, stop.
and she kind of like looks at you and she's like, okay. If my dad can't help you get home, then you can probably talk to the tree and maybe you'll be able to get some information from him.
Stupid and crazy. Okay.
Okay.
I lean to Abigail, and I just literally, as much as I can, whisper,
She's really stupid. I don't know what's happening.
Let's follow a weird girl named after Orange.
"Yep."
Okay.
Perfect. And she turns on her heel really quick and she like starts to speed walk further into the forest. Eventually she makes it to a fork in the road And she looks at the names on the signs, and then she takes a swift right.
What did the sign say?
The sign to the left was scratched out a little bit. The sign to the right said Hamlin. She leads you through a break in the trees, and you can see ahead of you is this bustling city. Looks like it's made of stone. It has like a small wall around it. There appears to be a lot of people out and about, as well as a couple fields. One that looks like it's wheat, and another one that looks like grapes. And as you look down on this idyllic town, that is where we will end.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening.
Yes.
Or watching, if you're watching this on
Or watching.
YouTube or
Yes.
wherever you look at videos.
I hope you enjoy grown adult playing small children.
I hope,
Speak for your goddamn self.
I hope
I put a bug in Kathryn's hair.
I hope it's any kind of interesting.
Thank you for listening. Background music for Tales of Tenderfoots is brought to you by Epidemic Sounds. For more DICEBERG Ahead content, follow us on our socials and Patreon, or visit us on our website at DICEBERG Ahead.com.